Hello, this is Chaneta, author of How to Have This and That. Let's talk about the benefits of thinking affirmatively, the benefits of thinking positively. Philippians 4:8. Finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there's any excellence, if there's anything worthy of praise, think about these things. Proverbs 17:22. A joyful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. We are told that about 9% of our thinking is unconscious. That means that the subconscious represents around 90% of our total brain function. Your subconscious is a vast collection of unintentional habitual thoughts, behaviors, and actions. Since most of us are unaware of our subconscious programming, most of us live as if we are robots with no choice. Why? Because, as I said, 95% of our brain activity is beyond our conscious awareness. Numerous studies have revealed that only 5% of our cognitive activities, that is, decisions, emotions, actions, behavior, is conscious. Whereas the remaining 95% is generated in a non-conscious manner. Think about that. We are living our programs and not our life from choice. Our subconscious programs tend to run our lives, and we live as if we are robots on automatic, not realizing that we do have a choice. We have a choice to choose the life we want and to live the life we want to. You do have a choice to live your life from this and that. When you are AAC, that is awake, aware, and conscious, you can create the life that you desire. Otherwise, your subconscious programs will run your life, and sometimes it can cause havoc and distress depending on the kind of programming. We have to learn to live consciously so that we are more in control of our thoughts, our feelings, our speaking, imagination, and actions. Positive thinking doesn't mean that you keep your head in the sand and ignore life's less unpleasant situations. Positive thinking means that you approach unpleasant situations in a more positive way. You focus on the solutions and not the problems. You think the best is going to happen and not the worst. When you are faced with a negative situation, you look for the positive in that. It also means that if you are faithful to your positive thinking and attitude, you will have more positive situations and events in your life. You will attract more positive people and things. So, practice letting go and letting God take control. Don't get attached to any negative drama that might come your way, especially when it's not even your drama. If it is your drama, practice the law of detachment and let go and let God. Positive thinking often starts with self-talk. Watch my video on the power of inner conversation. Self-talk is the endless stream of unspoken thoughts that run through our minds. Chatter, chatter, chatter. These automatic thoughts can be positive or negative. Some of our self-talk comes from the logic and reasoning, and other self-talk may arise from misconception and ignorance because of lack of information and understanding. Some of our self-talk comes from years of programming by our parents and church and community, friends, teachers, social media, and our environment. Some are negative and of course some are positive. We can create our own positive programs that override any negative ones. If the thoughts that run through your head are mostly negative, your outlook on life is more likely pessimistic. If your thoughts are mostly positive, you are likely an optimist, someone who practices positive thinking. The pessimist always gets what they want, what they expect, negative results. The optimistic gets what they expect, positive results. Life is simple, really. Life gives you what you focus on the most in your thoughts, your imaginations, your words, and your deeds. What you think is what you get. What you expect is what will show up for you as your reality. Watch your thoughts. They are powerful and creative. Create your reality more consciously, and you do that by being AAC, awake, aware, and conscious. Change your thinking and create your life on purpose. So let's, one, think positively, keep a positive mental attitude, accept and expect the good you desire, and say, I do accept the good in my life. I do believe my prayers are answered. I do affirm the presence of love and friendship and happiness and prosperity, health and peace in my life. Nothing in me denies or rejects my good. I do accept my good in all of its various awesome forms. I always look for and find the positive things in all situations and circumstances. When you start thinking, imagining, feeling, speaking, and praying more affirmatively, after a while, you will automatically start thinking more positively and expecting good things to show up for you in your life. And you will, and they will, I promise. Even your attitude will be more optimistic. Things will begin to change in your environment for the better. It may take a little while, especially if you're used to thinking negatively, but it will happen. Never give up. Be consistent and persistent because you can have this and that. The only way you will fail is to give up. Your health, bank account, and relationships will improve as your attitude improves. Negative thinking can cause havoc in your body and your affairs and create all kinds of illnesses and unnecessary distress, mental and physical. When you keep your mental diet positive, your life will be more joy-filled. Be AAC, awake, aware, and conscious. Thank you, Dr. Weeks. Remember, it is done unto you as you believe, not as you hope, as you think, as you speak, as you feel, as you imagine. So it is important to remember that like attracts like. We're drawn towards those things which we mentally think about consistently. Ernest Holmes says this: most of our inner processes of our thoughts have been unconscious, but when we understand the law of positive thinking, we learn to consciously embody what we wish and think of only what we want, and then we are drawn silently towards what we're thinking about, and it produces the results we want. So what are you thinking about right now? What are you thinking about today? What are your dominant thoughts? Thoughts become things, and they objectify themselves in your life. So thoughts of love, thoughts of happiness, thoughts of peace produces that. If you keep thinking sickness, you will be sick. And if you keep thinking healthy, healing thoughts, you will remain healthy, or you become healthy. So let me repeat what Philippians said at the beginning. Whatsoever is honorable, whatsoever is just, whatsoever is commendable, whatsoever is excellence, if there's any praise in that, is anything worthy of praise, you think about them. So thinking positively is a huge benefit for you. Prove it to yourself. So let's talk about prayer. Learn to pray affirmatively. Pray from the space of knowing that you're already living your answered prayers. Do not pray for something and follow that with a negative thought. Prayer is ineffective when it is accompanied by negative thinking. If you spend your energy on negative beliefs, you will attract negative results. It's as simple as that. For example, if you pray for a job, a promotion, a significant other, health, prosperity, your children, or whatever you may want, and then complain that nothing's happening, or keep saying, woe me, poor me, my prayers are not being answered, you are undermining your prayer. We must believe that everything is working together for our highest good, no matter what appears in front of us at the moment. Do not give into appearances. Affirm that you have this and that already. Keep thinking, imagining, speaking, and feeling that your life is going well, and yes, you can have this and that. This is Chaneta, author of How to Have This and That. My books are sold on Amazon.com. For more inspired, life-enhancing videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel below. I positively know that I'm seeing you on the beaches of the world. Isn't it wonderful? Yes, it is.